trouble for Barack Obama over Bill Ayers. John Gibson.
Heather, thanks. This can't be good for Barack Obama. Over 3,000 professors signed a letter of support of terrorist Bill Ayers, citing Ayers' 20 years as a professor of education, and which says the current characterization of Professor Ayers, unrepentant terrorist, lunatic leftists, are unrecognizable to those of us who work with him. Let's see. Ayers says he didn't do enough bombing back in his Pentagon days. He says he's an anarchist and a Marxist in recently discovered tapes, and professors supporting Barack Obama seem not to have noticed Ayers' history nor his current statements. Obama has the same problem with Ayers. Just some guy in the neighborhood who did something when I was 8, Obama says. And who's on the list of professors saying Ayers is a great guy? Number 5, Rashid Khalidi, now a professor at Columbia University. Khalidi is a one-time spokesman for the PLO, according to the LA Times, and a longtime personal and professional friend of Obama's. Khalidi and his wife hosted Barack and Michelle at their home many times. Khalidi was also a PLO negotiator in peace talks, according to the LA Times. So now we have a one-time spokesman for the terrorist PLO speaking up for the terrorist Bill Ayers, saying to the American public, don't worry, we like Ayers, and if Obama associated with him, it's okay, really. Obama worked with terrorist Bill Ayers, dined with terrorist spokesman Khalidi. Now 3,000 like-minded professors want you to know they deplore exposing the truth about Ayers' relationship with Obama. Hey, duly noted.
So if there's a new model that we've not seen traditionally, that could help Obama. If it's a more traditional model of turnout, then this really could be almost a dead heat at this point.
Yeah, I think we're going to be talking an awful lot, Chris, about exactly what you're hitting on right here, and that are these questions of whether or not we're actually seeing the change that the Obama camp has been promising. But before I let you go on this question, I want to go back to the economy for just a moment, because we always try to figure out what it was that might have worked in people's minds. If you're looking at it from the McCain camp's perspective, and you know, Joe the plumber comes to mind, and also the message that raising taxes on anybody, given this economic time, is a pretty tough model to accept for turning around the economy.
But those do seem to be the big events in the last week that McCain has really been hitting Joe the plumber, and the idea that Obama's tax and economic policies are socialist, and then he's been calling Obama the redistributionist, and the idea that he's going to take some of better off people's wealth and give it, not use it as you normally think of in a progressive income tax for government services, but in effect take some of better off people's money and give it to people who are less well off. Right. That's an odd use of the tax system, and people may be rebelling against that. Hey. That's right. In the end, the polls don't matter anyway. It's what people actually do when they go out to vote. And absolutely, if this really is a three-point race on the Thursday before the Tuesday of the election, could McCain win this race, and could he close in a lot of these battleground states, typically red states that he's behind in right now? Absolutely. I mean, that's plenty. That's an eternity in electoral politics.
America is worth fighting for.
Countdown to Election Day.
We are going to win.